Hello, so this is a PowerPoint that I created for the practicum that I completed last semester. The practicum consisted of creating e-learning modules to help high school students transition into life after high school. In particular, I created two e-learning modules, and the themes were college exploration and career exploration. And within those, there were some sub-modules, such as this one, which I address funding options for college. I thought this is an important point because the students, particularly at Oakland, and I'm sure at many other high schools, they assume that college isn't affordable. And for our students in particular, I work at an alternative ed high school. They honestly would be the first generation in their families to go to college. And so there's a huge misconception that they can't afford it. So why apply myself as a high school student for something that I'm never going to achieve? And so I wanted to let them know that there were options for them. As you can tell, there's not much text here other than a few slides. The title slide here, this slide saying yay, because I wanted to point out that there were options and there is hope for them. And then here, there's some text too, where I wanted to highlight that they should be comparing the cost between college choices. This was actually an intentional emphasis between Purdue and Ivy Tech because a lot of students, when you ask them, especially these first generation students who they don't have much experience researching colleges. You would ask them what college you want to go to, and they would bring out the biggest and best names in the university world. MIT and Stanford and all these other great schools, which are awesome options, and I do hope they go. But the reality is they don't have many resources, and so maybe it's okay to look into the community college. A lot of them, for some reason, have this idea that the community college is a horrible system and it doesn't train you correctly. And being a community college graduate myself, I mean, I know this is completely wrong. And in fact, I saved a lot of money. I got the exact same education through the same accrediting body, and I'm currently taking classes with peers from other colleges and universities who maybe didn't never went to a community college. And so this within this PowerPoint presentation, I cover the other tips too. Comparing colleges, using FAFSA, considering taking out student loans, working part time, saving money, and then most importantly, I wanted to address that a lot of these students aren't aware, but they may qualify for 21st Century Scholars, which is a scholarship program that is specifically for Indiana students. So I wanted to remind them that, hey, there are options available out there. As you can tell here at the bottom too, there are some notes for the narrator to kind of keep me on track as to exactly what I was going to be speaking on in that slide. And in fact, as you can see here on this slide, there I did include some audio narration into this. Lastly here, there are transitions. I kept that very simple as far as the transitions, simple fade in, fade out to keep it clean.